Let's do this. Hello everyone, right over here, and welcome to my productivity desk setup for 2022. Let's get into it. To give you a bit more context about my occupation, especially for the new viewers, which is pretty much everyone, I'm a designer working both from home and from the office, and I was looking how I could upgrade my home desk setup to be more productive. Alright, so let's start with the desk itself. When I was looking into buying a new desk, I only had really one big requirement, and that was that it needs to be sit and stand desk. I really like the walnut standing desk from Aeron office, but I was wondering if there was a cheaper alternative on the market. At the end, I decided to build my own to save some money, and it turned out pretty great. If we start with the top part of the desk, I went for the Ikea kitchen top that is around 186 cm wide and 60 cm deep. It's not 100% pure walnut, but it does the job and it looks pretty sleek. Just be careful because you can make dents and scratches pretty easily if you drop something like I did. For the legs, I went with legs from a company called Boho that I found on Amazon. They are pretty smooth, so you don't feel like your table is going to fall apart when you adjust the height. The width of the legs are also adjustable, so you can tailor it to both smaller and larger desktops. I wasn't a big fan of standing desk before, but now I can't really imagine my day without one. It's great to just stand and work for an hour or two a day. It really does make a big difference. You can also control the table with an app called Desk Control, and the setup of it is pretty easy, as you can see on the screen. To be honest, it's one of those features that it's nice to have, but you never really end up using it because it's just faster to do it with the physical controller. My current office chair is Herman Aeron, and if you are someone who sits behind a desk for many hours a day like I do, I definitely recommend getting this chair. This was the most expensive piece of furniture I ever bought, but it was a great investment for my health. Before I tried a bunch of different chairs, but never really felt like I had a good back support. Now I can easily sit 8 to 10 hours a day without any back pain at all. The only downside is that the Aeron chair from Herman doesn't come with a headrest, so I bought mine from a company called Atlas. They are focusing primarily on a headrest for Herman, so the materials and colors matches the chair perfectly. If you want to save some money, you can get the chair for about half the price sometimes on Facebook Marketplace or from companies that are selling refurbished models. For a monitor, I went for a Xiaomi 34-inch curved display that is a 3440 on 1440 ultra wide display with a 144Hz refresh rate. It is a VA panel, so obviously we cannot expect extremely accurate colors like on my newest MacBook Pro display, but it does the job, and honestly for the price tag of around 400 euros, you get a lot for your money. I do like to game occasionally, so for me it's a perfect combo of a gaming and a working monitor. On the back side of the monitor, I attached two Philips Hue light bars to provide me with some extra light when I work at night and also to create a more immersive experience when I play games. Whenever I work from home, I primarily use my Mac Mini with the M1 chip, but I just recently received my new MacBook Pro with the M1 Pro chip that performs like a dream. So now I can be equally productive both from home and from the office. On the right side of my desk, I have my mini ATX gaming computer that I have built myself. I wanted a small form factor PC that can sit on my desk and doesn't take too much space. The case is made out of aluminium and it's from a company called Streacom. For my keyboard, I picked up the Keychron K3 low-profile mechanical keyboard with red switches. I used to always use Magic Keyboard from Apple, but since I switched to proper mechanical keyboard, it's like a different world for me, to be honest. The Keychron keyboard also has a Windows switch on the back, so every time I'm playing games on my Windows PC, I just click the switch and all my Mac keys become Windows keys. To the right, I have my Logitech MX Master 3. I have been using the MX Master since the first one came out, and in my opinion, it's still one of the best mouses on the market. What I love the most about this mouse is the amount of customizable buttons and features that are really helpful for designing and overall productivity. My headphones of choice are the Apple Airpods Max. I do listen to music quite a lot throughout the day, and these bad boys deliver a really great sound experience. I was worried first that the mesh would be getting loose after a couple of months of use, but I have mine for a year now and it's still the same like when I bought it. To protect my desk from scratches, I'm using the Orbitkey DeskMat in size medium. It's really high quality desk mat made from vegan leather. Underneath the top layer, you can store your loose papers or documents. The magnetic cable holder can be moved anywhere along the top part of the mat to keep your cable in place and easily accessible. On the left side of my desk, I have an Aroma diffuser from the Japanese brand Muji. It also has a built-in light, which makes it really cozy while I'm working in the evening. Under my monitor, I have an Orbitkey Nest, where I'm keeping my hard drive and memory cards and just overall small things that I use every day. The Orbitkey Nest also has a built-in wireless charger that I'm using to charge my Airpods and phone while I'm working. To the right side of my monitor, I have a little tray where I'm keeping my essential oils for the Aroma diffuser together with a perfume and a scent diffuser for the room. I always had trouble remembering to drink enough water throughout the day, so I picked up a bottle from a company called Larq. It's a self-cleaning water bottle that uses UVC light to clean the water. So yeah, that's it from my productivity desk setup. I'm not planning on making any big changes in the near future, but I'm always open to hear your thoughts. Thanks a lot for watching the video, stay rad, and I'll see you next time.